it than me and you for this one.
Bro, there's not many people better, bro. What can I say?
Hey, there's
I need to be
nobody better,
humble,
bro. There's nobody better. Come on, say
you know,
it out
Cronus,
loud.
Cronus. I need to be humble, bro. But you're right. It's kind of like there's a little bit of truth to what you're saying.
We put out
So
the best, bro. We're
so
professional. We're serious. We make it happen. Shake and
yeah,
bake,
for
baby.
sure. So isn't that like a McDonald's burger or some McDonald's reference?
I don't know about that.
No, I think I've heard that before. But so today we have Noble Phantasm and Big Mistake, right? So
Yeah.
how do you feel going into it?
I think Noble Phantasm was a big mistake. I just hope that, I bet Big Mistake are waiting for Noble Phantasm to make that big mistake, right? Although playing name
Yeah.
puns and all that jokes aside, I think it's going to be a cracker of a game because we know every team can still make the playoffs and it's going to be really exciting. I just don't know what to expect, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what to expect. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a great game. I think both teams are kind of like fighting to survive at this point. Uh, definitely both teams need to really show. They need to really give it their all because at this point, if you lose at this stage, you're not gonna make the playoffs. So I think definitely both teams need to make sure that they play the best game that they can. By the way, Cronus, did you stream on YouTube right now?
Yeah, yeah, we're
Are you
live. We're
streaming?
live. We're live.
We're
I'm
live,
just
yeah.
sending it and creating messages as we speak, so don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
gonna
sure,
look at
for
the
sure, for
chat
sure.
much because we're casting. We're gonna have fun, but yeah. So those of
Yeah,
you who want to
no,
watch
for
on
sure.
YouTube can. I will send you the link as well. Hold on.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Now bro, I'm gonna do what I normally do, Cronus, and what I normally do is I drink a Red Bull, bro. Every time I gotta come with the energy, you know. Every time I gotta come with the energy, and
I'm
a Red
telling
Bull
you,
does it for me.
today you don't even need the Red Bull because you have me with you. We're gonna bring the energy together, bro. Because I saw last time you were with Alex, like, hey, Alex, you need to bring the energy, and I know Alex brought the energy, but
Yeah,
bro, I'm gonna bring it tenfolds, bro. At least a
let's
hundred folds.
go. Let's fucking go.
Let's
Let's get
go.
hype in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's try
so
to
we
keep
see
the
Fredrin ban.
let's
Yeah,
keep the
let's
cussing
start.
to
Let's
the
start.
minimum. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. We see the Fredrin band
For
coming
sure,
through,
for sure,
right?
for sure. So there's so we have it streamed on YouTube and we have of course streamed on Discord right now. And the people watching on YouTube, like hello, welcome. The people watching on Discord, hello, welcome. So we have Noble Phantasm against Big Mistake, and we talked little bit earlier about both teams having to kind of their own survival mode. They can't risk losing any of these games because that will be the end of them for this tournament. And we see Fredrin and the carry ban carry kind of interesting
Synth.
because Arlot is open.
I'm not
Yeah.
in game. Can you share the screen? I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, I'm not in
Really?
the lobby. I'm not in the lobby. Someone needs to share the screen for me, if you don't
Oh,
mind. Rin, can you
yeah.
share the screen
Oh,
for me? Oh
okay.
wait, she has to be there.
No, I'm not sure why Lesia isn't here. But
Yeah.
anyways, sorry. I'm sorry, the people on YouTube. Some technical difficulty. My.
I was about to say, all of a sudden you stopped talking, so I was like, is there a technical difficulty? I thought my Discord's been acting up a little bit lately.
I don't
But
want.
yeah.
Yeah, but Cronus, I don't want to flex, but I just connected my Apple AirPod Max, so you should be able to
Eh,
hear me properly now.
I got my Razer headphones on, so don't worry about
Yeah, yes, sir.
it.
That's an interesting band. That's a very interesting band. I personally would Nolan is a Nolan is a strong hero. Don't get me wrong, but there's things like Arlott open, things like Matilda open, and I think Barrett is very good. You have Fredrin gone, so that's a good thing. That's a good pick for sure. But I think Arlott should be matched with this Barrett to really complement him. What do you think here?
Yeah, I
I
think
just think.
they need to find like something else, right? They need to find. Oh, look at that. They go for the Yuzhong and the Barrett's combination along with the other side, Matilda. So we still have certain
Yeah.
heroes that are open, which are still good. But I think this Yuzhong kind of negates that factor, especially like something like a Vexana. Maybe now they have to look towards building towards a mage of like, Novaria. But still, they want to
Yeah.
prioritize this gold lane Roger. This gold lane Roger has been a menace, and obviously the
And
counter.
this
was a given, right?
This was a big mistake. I think picking Yuzong was a big mistake because you showed your hand a little bit too early. Because now you cannot pick Xborg. You cannot, if you want to go Arlott, it's maybe getting a little bit late. You can't match that with Yuzong. I think Yuzong was a little bit too early, and you're gonna get punished for it in the draft. We saw the Roger pick. I think the Roger, of course, is one of the strongest goal laners. And Baksha is also very strong. Matching up, of course, against the Barretts. Both very tanky heroes can really do well in the Lord to secure retribution. So Lunox, I kind of like it. It's a very underrated pick in mid lane, especially against things like Barretts, things like Fredrin, Baksha, very tanky heroes. So obviously, I kind of like the Lunox pick, but I think the draft here, I'm very interested. What do you ban here, Cronus?
I mean, if you look at me right now, I was gonna say Faramis because you wouldn't want to give this team a little bit of extra sustain when it comes to this Matilda and also the Bakshi as well. And obviously, you have Lycan Pounce from the Roger to provide a little bit of that, that immune CC kind of effect. So yeah, you don't want to get the Faramis away, so they take that out. They pick up the Lunox. I think that's too much to deal with. The Angela.
I'm sorry, but they need to ban Xborg here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like they need to, but I don't know why you have to ban the Vexana when you have a Yu Zhong and a Barretts on your side. So they're giving away the Xborg, and the Angela is understandable. So I think maybe ban out. I don't see maybe a Lapu. No, they don't even need a Lapu. Like maybe a frontline Minotaur. I think they ban the Minotaur right now, right?
Yeah,
they don't want to see the dive.
I think Minotaur is a very good ban here. Minotaur and Lunox very strong, obviously in mid lane. That's the thing when we're casting teams that we really haven't seen too much.
See, there we go.
Very good call. That's a very good call, Kronos. But that's the thing when we see teams that we really haven't casted before, we really don't know. They're not super predictable in terms of draft and game style. So often we get a lot of surprises, and it's kind of interesting to see. So I'm looking forward to see how are these teams gonna show us something new, perhaps.
Yeah, they're gonna show us something new for sure, and we're gonna show the audience something new. For those of you who are watching on YouTube and on Discord right now, let's not forget Noble Phantasm versus Big Mistake. Noble Phantasm on the blue side, Big Mistake on the red. I know we never seen much of them before. You might have heard of them before, but Synth and myself, Kronos, Synth is my other partner, caster for tonight, and we know for sure we're gonna be bringing you the action, right? We're gonna be bringing you the action,
sure.
And look at that. Speaking of action, they picked up Clint. They picked up a Clint.
Yeah, Liu Yi, I love this hero. I think this hero is one of the strongest mid laners right now. Can definitely teleport, especially in tournament format. When you have communication, when you're talking to the people you play with, super strong hero. It cannot be understated enough.
Yeah, Liu Yi, just once again, think about it, right? Since we just made our tier list. We know the power of the Liu Yi has. We put her in the S tier, and it's for a reason. You have that teleportation skill. You have that diversion, and especially in this current meta where rotation is at such most priority, it's going to be a problem to deal with. And the Terizla, just to end things off. And I think just because they picked up the Terizla, now they want to, go for the Diggy route, and I don't think the Diggy is the best position to be putting. I don't think the
Diggy is good. I wouldn't pick Diggy because if that Liu Yi teleports you, it doesn't matter if you activate, the CC immune. It doesn't matter. You're gonna die, and I think they're gonna find out the hard way.
They're tunnel visioning right now.
They're gonna find out the hard way that this is not the route you're gonna go. I think, and this is a very scary. It's a very scary thing to play against things like Matilda, Roger, Liu Yi. Like even Baksha. On top of that, you have Terizla, and you need a front, and you need CC. You need to also be able to go enter bushes. I don't think they have that. They haven't really thought through the draft too much, just from my perspective. How do you feel, Kronos?
Yeah, you're right. We both agree that this Diggy pick is not the greatest, only because it doesn't bring too much to the table apart from immuning the CC of Terizla. Yes, you want to fight for vision, but let's be honest, Matilda's gonna win the vision game any single day and every single day, just because you have that bloom and you have the guiding wind. So now, what is the Diggy gonna do?
The most important factor that they needed is a hero that could enter bushes. They can't risk the vision right now. Diggy can't go. Lunox can't go. Yu Zhong is gonna die. He needs to play super safe. So they really only have, it seems, Barrett, and Barrett is going to be busy most of the times getting his jungles rotating around the map. He's going to be camping. He's not dependable to check these bushes in the mid to early game, and that's going to be the rotation is going to be very interesting, I'd say.
Yeah, it's all a vision game. Exactly what you said, Sint. I 100% agree to whatever you said. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, once again, in the land of Dawn, Noble Phantasm versus Big Mistake. Look at, they're already starting the poke game out. Lunox should be winning that just because you have the extra bit of lifesteal that comes into the skill 1. But at the same time, look at that. Now Diggy has to, if they want to make this Diggy pick useful, they have to rotate into the goal lane and start zoning this Roger away, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it seems that they're letting the Lunox stay mid alone, which is very good. I kind of like this. She doesn't need that Diggy help. However, the Diggy obviously on the goal lane, very good. Trying to feed the Clint. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
because what else does it do?
Yeah, exactly what you said. Oh, but look at that guiding win on from Baxia on towards Silhouette. Silhouette has to flicker out. He used to revitalize, and he might be going down early. And yes, it is. The first blood gets to kill Gintoki, and Barrett's here right now. He might be getting a little too much in the middle of a rock and hard place. He might go down. No, he doesn't. Able to survive. Uses the retribution to get out of harm's way. Sint, what was going on? Did you see that guiding wind?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very interesting. It seemed that as if Lunox just overextended. But the Baksha, you gotta give respect to him. Really good communication with his team. The Roger goes in 2v1. There's no way he gets this kill. The Clint, no. Oh, he needs to run. Very good kill by Roger. Sorry, I'm almost losing what I'm saying. It's just.
I'm telling you, it's the effect of the Red Bull that started to kick in. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, if you think of it, the Roger being played aggressively like it should, and Baksha trying to go in, shield unity is there. He wants to get the kill. Silhouette might go down, and he does! The kill going in! That was the power of the Louis. The dispersion, the rotation, the damage is just too much for them to deal with. And clearly, it all came down to this Diggy pick, right, Sin? It's all down to this Diggy pick.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely don't like this. This is a very interesting fight they're choosing to take. Diggy is only level 3. However, Yuzong petrified. He might pick up this kill. No, Louis just barely survives.
Oh, look at that. Black Dragon still there. Retribution on towards Super Sun. He's feeling so super right now. Look at that. Barretts goes down. Oh my god. Oh my god, indeed. Yuzong, he will get the shot. Yes, he does.
Yuzong is doing very well here to pick up that kill. That's a very interesting fight right there. It seemed as if at one point, it seemed as if both teams could win that fight, but however, in the end, I would say Baksha comes up with the retribution. Maybe they're in the lead right now. A little bit of the goal lead, at least.
Absolutely. Baksha clutch with the retribution.
Noble Phantasm looked very promising when they picked up that kill onto I think it was Lunox, but somehow, Big Mistake, they're showing that maybe that was a big mistake to overextend on that Lunox.
Yeah. Oh, he misses out on that small Lethal Wanderer, right? That Lethal Wanderer, he just missed out by a little bit. Matilda steals it away. Not much, but a little bit goes a long way indeed. But right now, Vel said, right, Vel said that aggression that came in from Super Sun on towards on towards the Lunox with Gintoki as well. And look at that, we're going to see a rotation. No, they just don't want to provide a little bit of surprise.
I think he got vision. got vision on that Louis because of the minion.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are gonna come down to if Noble Phantasm are gonna really execute this game properly. They need this Louis teleport to be very good to pick off. I haven't seen that teleport come into play right now, but I'm looking forward for it. Look at this. This is. Oh, you don't want to walk into this. Just Louis here.
Louis loves team fights, right? Since Louis loves team fights, and we want to see that team fight come out. It's just non-stop damage. And I think, this Matilda also bringing so much, you're going to heal your teammates up, and then you're going to provide so much mobility. The only thing that this Louis lacks is mobility, right?
They need a trade here. Cronus, they need a trade here. Because it seems as if Noble Phantasm is going to get this. Noble Phantasm might just pick up this turtle for free, which is... No, it might be a retry here. It might be a retry battle. This is going to be very interesting to see who's going to get this.
I mean, nine
Not
times
as
out of 10, Super Sun should be getting this retribution, right? But you can see the rotation
yeah,
coming in. Oh,
yeah.
Daytona's welcome.
But
He
it's nine
steals the
times. That
retribution.
one time he
There it
doesn't
is,
get it
circling
though.
Eagle. Will we see the damage? Super Sun is taken super low, but Lu Yi, with the support of the team, doesn't lose anyone.
Look at Roger.
Noble
Look at
Phantasm.
Roger.
Look at Roger. He
Roger
gets.
just getting the turtle. Just getting the tower. Very good trade here from Roger. Admitting, okay, you get the turtle, fine, but I'm gonna get the tower. I'd prefer the tower because of the map control personally, but it's a trade-off for sure.
I mean, it worked out great, I think, for both teams in a way because the first turtle did go over to
Yeah.
the Boxia, so OMG, it's Aki. The Barats did get the turtle, but at the
I'm
same
looking-
time,
Yeah.
they have to commit so many spells for that.
Yeah, for sure. And also, this is one of the things that I mentioned to you, Kronos. I said the Clint, he's going to be having a lot of farm, especially because of the Diggy babysit. He's going to be getting those small crabs. And it seems as if he's in the goal lead right now. So how do you handle him? Maybe not a priority right now, but can be urgent a little bit later, with the poke and everything. He has a very strong passive. So you definitely wanna wonder, how do you pick him off?
I mean, you're right.
I'm looking for this Louis here. I want to see a teleport. I want to see a pickoff. So don't underestimate the Louis. He can activate anytime. So I'm looking forward to see.
I like the Louis just gliding in the air, right? Just flying like that with the help of the Matilda the whole time. But yes,
yeah.
You're right. You have to find a way. But here, look at the engage going to Matilda, circling Eagle. They get a knock up on towards the Barats, but they don't want to engage. They don't see anything that they can get. So Noble Phantasm being a little more patient.
Yeah.
They made the mistake in the early game, right? They made the mistake in the early game.
And I just want to say something. Kronos,
Right.
I gotta mention it. It looks like Big Mistake are losing. Don't get it confused though. They're in a very good situation right now. Clint has a lot of space. He has a lot of farm. He's gonna keep farming, and he has so much space. There's no even threat against him. So they're in a very good position, even though there's no tower. So I just want to say the position is very good.
You're
I'd say
absolutely
it's
right,
almost
Greg.
equal,
No, the
or it's
position.
not better for Big Mistake. Just because of the Clint damage, he's going to be having a lot of damage very soon.
Yeah,
look at this Louis.
but look at the Louis
This is a big
diversion.
mistake
They
for Clint.
get that. Oh, but he
This is-
misses out on the penalty zone. Terizla makes a mistake, but there it is. Reverse time,
flicker from
pulling it
Terizla.
back. Time's journey being used as well. And that perfect engage, not going so perfect from the side of Noble Phantasm, but he goes to the circle. He gets a triple man knockup, but he gets bursted down. Willie, there it is. The Daytona's welcome, taking them so low,
at the
but now
Clint.
they have to go back.
at
The
the Clint.
Clint just doing so
He's not
much
happy.
damage, and the Terizla falling. Black Dragon comes out. They zoned them away. Synth, that was the team fight of a lifetime for Noble Phantasm,
Wow.
but they messed it up.
Yeah, it seemed as if the Louis had hit the ultimate perfectly. It seemed as if the teleport was timed perfectly. But Clint still flicker. Oh, wait, the fight is not over
Look
here.
at this
Conan.
though.
We're calling
Louis
it too
with the
early.
damage,
We're
but they
calling it
get
too
three.
early.
They get three out of nothing. And they're going for more. Louis doing the
Louis is
damage
not
and
done.
dispersion rotation. Oh my god. The Louis is
What
just
just
unstoppable.
happened? Overextension from Big Mistake. They didn't need to force, but they did. Wait. Wow. Okay, the fight might be over now. Okay, the Clint is not going to walk into this, right?
Synth, break it down. What happened? Before all that, just tell them what happened. Oh my god.
I'd say, honestly, Big Mistake made a really big mistake forcing middle. They had no reason to. Kronos, they could have pushed both top lane and bot lane. There's still turrets there. Why do you force the mid lane where there are still opponents, Noble Phantasm waiting? I'm not really sure.
I think they got greedy, right? They got greedy.
Yeah, that it comes down to one thing, and that's greed. Unfortunately, we gotta say it. But however, the fight. Look at the gold, very similar. So it's still anyone's game. But I want to see that Clint gold now. Now we're starting to see a little bit different. Now it's 1,000. It started to be 100, 200, 300. We said, okay, be careful of this Clint. He's gonna be able to farm a lot of gold. Now it's 1,000. It's a little bit of a bigger threat than it was just 1
Clint
minute
gets
ago.
the turret in the mid lane. Clint pulls off the mid lane turret thanks to the extended range. But yes, now the Clint is starting to scale, right? That's the good news for Big Mistake. But the kind of bad news is there's nobody else to protect him once they start diving in. The Barats has to use up his Daytona's welcome just to protect him, and the Diggy's not going to do much. And this Louis is just unstoppable, mate.
Yeah, this Louis has teleport. I want to see him teleport somewhere around here. I think he would catch the Lunox. Lunox has no idea he would walk into this for sure. Anyways, we start seeing it seems as if Big Mistake really have a lot more space than Noble Phantasm. Interesting to see, especially because they really have no bush checker other than Barrett's. But Barrett's might be
Oh,
enough.
look at that. Black
At this
Dragon
point.
form is trying to go in, zone them away from the
Just
Lord.
trying to
Lord
make
is
space.
half
He's
HP.
just
Look
trying
at
to make space.
Baxia.
The Baxia is gonna be the
Getting
key point
low.
here.
The Lord. Retribution misses
Luna.
out, but he gets Daytona's welcome right on time. Circling Eagle gets a knockup on over 3. There it is. The times journey being used to CC immune everyone away. But the flicker penalty zone. He
You're
gets
not
the
allowed to do
hammer
that.
swinging. They fall like dominoes. They get 2 in return. Lu Yi gets the kill. They're getting something out of there.
Winter
And the
just
Lord
woke
is
up in the
marching
summer.
down the mid lane. Oh my God, Super Sun. The sun is not
that's
shining
the-
today.
Yeah, that's one of the best ultimates I've seen in this tournament. The Terizla catching all 5. How is that possible? Why are they even so stacked up together? Wow,
Oh
that was
my
like
God.
that was a difference maker, because at that point now they can just clear. Sure, they lose top, they're gonna lose bottom, but at this point you're kind of happy to only lose 2 out of what you could have lost. So very good ultimate from Terizla.
Oh, that
To bring
penalty
that
zone
back.
with the flicker. He waited for the right time as well, right? He waited till Diggy's ultimate, the time journey was
Yeah.
used, and then the perfect
Very
engage.
patient.
Oh my God, that was
Very
so
patient,
sweet.
showing
Terizla
very-
lovers.
He's showing very good knowledge for sure.
Terizla lovers
And
in the
look at
chat.
Look at this, the Clint. How do you catch him? It's not really obvious. You gotta get Louis. You gotta get
Yeah.
Louis teleport somewhere where he doesn't expect it. And I haven't seen a teleport from Louis. I'm waiting to see where are they going. Maybe they're going now, but Barrett's is not. It's not a good kill. It
Yeah.
takes too long.
Yeah, I think they've realized that the Clint is starting to hurt, and he's got a lot of gold. So now they're waiting and biding their time, and not just randomly going in towards any sort of bush. And that's why you can see now this Diggy is starting to work. This Diggy is starting to make sense, just because he can provide vision where Louis is not there. But once again, if they get the right teleport, I think it'll just be too much for them to deal with.
Yeah, but also you wanna look at how.
Oh,
Wait, there's a
Louis.
teleport here. There's no way they're going. But also
Ah.
you wanna look at how is this Clint moving. It seems as if the Diggy always is he hasn't stopped babysitting him since minute 1, and it seems to be a very good thing, because he's been having an amazing game. So he just doesn't need to die, Cronus, and this is gonna be not a walk in the park, but it's gonna be the best situation that they could have had. However, they're engaging onto this Barrett's. Very interesting
Oh.
engage. Just maybe checking to see, is he gonna overcommit? He just falls back, which is the
Yeah.
right thing right there.
I think Barrett's was a little bit out of position, right? He had to use the retribution to get out of there, but I understand what you
Yeah.
said. Like, this babysitting from this Diggy has been on point. We doubted the Diggy pit a little bit. We thought they were tunnel visioning. There are better picks, but it's starting to work for them. They're making it work. They're making it happen. And I think Shin is playing a really good game on this Diggy. And obviously, where is Nathan on this Clint? Oh my God, where's Nathan?
Yeah.
He doesn't need it. You got a Clint, bro.
Yeah, you gotta clear it for sure. And also, I don't think I'm going back on my word. I think the Diggy pick was a little bit out of pocket, but of course he's been playing
It
good.
started to work,
I'm just,
though.
it's kind of working right now. Look at the Louis. There's no way they're going. It's just for vision.
Oh,
Uh,
I was going
but
to
the
say.
Baxia really wants this. They don't want to let this Lord. Rightfully so. There's not enough gold for a big mistake to force this. Look at Yuzong.
the
He's
Black
making
Dragon,
so much space.
he's going
he keeps
in.
making so much space.
The
They need to fall
space is
back.
real. But it's too early,
This
right?
is-
The Black Dragon is too early. They're not
it's
starting
way
the
too early.
Lord.
It's way too early.
The
It's way too
reverse
early.
time, they might get someone circling Eagle just to get out of there, maybe. But they want to engage.
No.
Boxer going in, guiding Win to get out of there. But look at that Roger going in towards the
Look at
backline
Clint.
times journey.
Clint, look at
But the
Clint in the
penalty zone
backline.
being used.
Look at
Clint,
Clint in the
nobody's
backline.
catching him. Nobody's able to
Nobody is
stop him.
catching
Louis
him.
will fall.
Look at him. Look at
And
him.
now look at big
He's doing-
mistake. Big mistake just doing
He's
too
not
much
even
damage.
touched. He's not even touched. Nobody knows whose job is it to catch this Clint. Whose job is it to do damage? Oh, Baxia wanted to check that Lord. That's a big mistake right there, because he was completely alone.
Yeah, I mean, the
Very,
way...
very nice. The way big mistake, Kronos, I just gotta say, the way big mistake baited Noble Phantasm into thinking they wanted to engage at first. Yuzong, we said it was preemptively, the dragon, but it seemed as if Noble Phantasm thought, okay, this is actually going to be a real fight. Let's go now. And that was a big mistake, because the Clint just in the backline doing so much damage. There's nobody handling him.
Yeah, I mean,
when you're,
they learn.
you
they
gotta
learn from
handle the
mistake.
marksman.
Yeah, I agree. They learned from their mistake, right? They didn't use the times journey from Diggy a little too early. They waited for Terizla to dive into the penalty zone. That's when they use it. But now, once again, they're marching down. They got 2 inhibitors. Black Dragon form, zoning them away. The Lord is
There's no
about
way
to
it's over
fall.
now.
Will we try and
They're-
end?
they're-
No, they cannot. The defense is going to be
They
successful.
cannot. Oh, the
Yeah.
foreman petrified.
Oh, the penalty zone once
that-
again. The Daytona's welcome, but the Times Journey cancels it all out. Roger wants to go in. Will he? No, he gets pulled back to Turizla. Winter will fall. And now the Clint just going for the
perfect game
base.
from Clint.
He's just going for the base. Look at that. The
It's a
flicker
perfect
going
game
in.
from Clint.
He
Look
gets
at
the
Lunos.
double. They get a killing spree. They're about to end the fourth.
Lunos
Oh,
just
but the
died.
Roger.
Roger picked up. Roger's
He's
still alive though.
Oh
Wait,
my God, Times
the
Journey. Absolutely.
the Times Journey. The
beautiful.
Times Journey to save the team.
First class.
I don't know what I gotta highlight. This game.
This
Amazing
Clint,
game.
The Clint has
the babysit.
MVP, right? Clint
sure.
MVP. He deserves it. He all the damage in the world, had the support of his team, and he's like, hey guys, I know we probably don't have the better draft, but help me out and I will carry the game. And that's what they did, and he carried the game. Oh my God.
I gotta say, a little bit underwhelming from Louis. I'd expect to see a little bit better combinations with the team, especially because you're picking such a hero dependent on the team communication and the team fights. Really, you want to catch someone, you want to pick him off, you need good communication. And it seemed as if in some moments there could have been better teleports, there could have been better moments where the team could have engaged. And I'm not putting it on him. I'm just saying I expect a little bit better teleports there. But the Clint really comes down to the Diggy just babysitting him and making sure that gold. I told you, that's very dangerous. When you give him all the crabs in the early game, he's gonna be getting like 200 gold every like one minute. On top of that, he's getting tower gold. He's getting all of this gold, and it's gonna be a problem late game, or even mid game. And we just saw that. Wow.
It was all about the Clint, right? It's all about the Clint, and the way it went out, it was perfect, and they played it well. But right now, we want to see how they will come back in game number 2. Don't forget, this is the best of 3 series, right? So we want to see them go ahead for it. So we want to see something happen. Sorry about that. I'm getting a call. So
no, that's fine. That's fine.
But yeah,
are you streaming on?
No, I'm streaming on my laptop. So.
Yeah, no, I'm asking Leslie if she's gonna stream on stage. If not, I can do it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if Lesia streams it, then it'll be good, right? Oh no, she's kind of busy. So.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the first game, very interesting. That's a very tricky game to call because it seemed as if both teams had potential. It's the turtle fight. Everything was up for contest. At the end of the day, I just think Big Mistake came out with maybe a little bit of better macro, maybe, which is interesting because I know Noble Phantasm have more experience. I've seen them more. I've seen them play better, like a lot of top teams, and I've seen them, perform very well. So definitely did not expect that result. Again, comes down to the Clint. You can't underestimate the marksman. You gotta make sure you can pick him off, or else you're gonna pay for it. And they paid for it. Interesting. Cronus.
Hey, that was a good first cast, right? That was a good first cast, right? And I think we just need to work a little bit more on synergy, and I think after 5-10 minutes into the game, we realized what we're gonna do, and we just broke it down. We started to get going. But yes, and absolutely the way you said, now Noble Phantasm have to rethink their strategy because I don't know if I was Big Mistake, I'll be really happy with the draft I made and the way we went out, and just keep supporting the marksman, and I think he'll be able to carry them.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, I think Noble Phantasm, they have to make sure that whatever they do, they gotta make sure that the enemy marksman, no matter if it's Clint, no matter what hero it is, they cannot let him be for like 5-6 minutes, not without a gank, he cannot have that much space as the Clint last game. But we can't think too much of the first game because now there's another game coming up. So that's a new game. Big Mistake might have won the first game, but if they're gonna think that this is gonna be a walk in the park, they're gonna lose the second game because Noble Phantasm, don't underestimate them. Maybe they made some mistakes. When you lose, of course you made some mistakes, and I'm sure that they know which mistakes those are. So now, if Big Mistake gonna think that this is gonna be easy game, I'm sure that they're gonna lose.
Your team is
Yeah, let's
banning.
hope so. Let's see how it goes out. Bar. It's all about mind games. How the first game always gives the other team momentum. And the way it's been going, I think it worked out for Big Mistake, like you said.
See
And now
value
they
in me?
Your
wanna
team
see, they
is
wanna
banning.
You should.
figure out how they're gonna draft for now. And looking at the way it's going
I
about,
will.
there, it's similar, right? It's going the same way. Synth, you closed it, or
Wait. Sorry.
no? You're good. You're good. It's
Wait.
okay.
My thing stopped streaming. My bad.
Hey everyone, don't worry, we're still here. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna start streaming, and we're just
Yeah,
gonna.
my freaking iPad just stopped.
But anyways, guys, until then, I have time to check your messages.
Banning.
Yeah, sorry,
Um,
sorry. We're back. We're back. Just a little bit of technical difficulty. You know, when you're with me, guys, you can't expect that 100% professionalism. I'm here to have fun. I hope you guys are having fun. You know, it's Saturday. The sun is shining. Let's have some fun. So we're getting into it. It's carry, still the carry band. Fredrin. These are bands that we saw the first game. Worked very well. Faramis. Okay,
Your
I'm
team
I'm
is
all into this
banning.
because I'm thinking, you know, they have some
Always
things
on the way.
in
Is
plan.
to trick
They know
you,
that they won the
Reaper.
first game. Don't overcomplicate it. Maybe keep the same energy going into the second game. And depending on if Noble Phantasm have an answer for that, you might win the second game as well.
I might not be a
yeah, I
legend,
mean,
man, but I
Barrett.
do know my
Barrett's being
trade.
picked up first pick. I am not sure if I would let go Harriet and Roger just for the pick of Barrett. I think they're just baiting it out, right? They're asking Noble Phantasm, okay, Harriet is open, the Roger's open. What do you want? So we're giving you one pick. But I think the fact that they're giving them that pick and maybe the possibility of pairing up with Angela, I think is a little too much, right?
Yeah. I think the Roger here should definitely be picked. I'm looking forward to see
I
what
see
kind of
lots of
mage Noble
prey.
Phantasm is
I
gonna
would
use.
rather
Early
I
Your
Yuzhong
team
definitely
is
again.
picking.
than let the world betray
yeah. I
me.
think the Yuzong again. I have to say I think it's a very interesting pick to choose so early. I don't see a reason to, especially when there's other heroes that you could have potentially considered.
Yeah,
Um,
it's you're right, right. This Yuzhong is coming out a little too early, and I don't think you need to prioritize it like this early. Usually, you want to leave your EXP lane towards at the end where you can flex it and you understand the composition of the opponents as well, and then go about that pick. But right now, just picking it up so early. So, but on the other side, why is nobody picking Angela and Harith? I don't understand. Angela and Harith are still
yeah,
open. Why are you going for the
guys,
Tarantula?
yeah,
Angela and Harith,
you
guys, come
gotta
on.
I will
You gotta pick
restore
Oh
Harif.
my
Harif
god.
right
cosmic
now is one of the top
balance.
heroes in the game.
He's
It's
the
used
broken
every
hero.
time you can
Team
use.
is
He's
picking.
the most broken hero. I didn't want to say the B word, but I gotta say he's broken. Like there's a saying, Cronus. When you play these games, nothing is broken. Everything. That's a lie. They lie to you. Harif is broken. I can
Absolutely, I
confirm it.
agree. I agree
So
100%. Harith is completely broken, and I
you
think the
pick
people
him.
who
You
are
pick him. Yeah, you pick him mid lane. He's good. You pick him gold lane. He's very strong. You pick him jungle. He's good. So anywhere you pick him, he's a hero that you must have on your team. However, let's just see. Let's just think. Okay, maybe they have a plan. Maybe they have an idea, right? So Angela pick. I kind of like it, especially matching up with the Yuzong with the Roger. But you need to be careful of the Angela because he's gonna have zero impact until the level 4. So you definitely want to make sure to communicate that with the team, not to make any two overextensions early game.
I think they just had a gentleman's agreement and they just
Minotaur
swapped
Your
EXP
team
will
lanes,
is
finish
right?
off what
banning.
They
was
took the
left
Terizla, they gave the
undone.
Yuzhong. I think the gentleman's
Yeah,
agreement was right there. But banning out the Minotaur is a good one just because you want to dive with the Yuzhong, with the Roger, and Angela. Basically, you just want to keep diving, and I think Minotaur just negates that completely. So taking Minotaur off the table is important for side of Noble Phantasm. But again, on the side of Big Mistake, they want to
Rocks
have this
need
Harith
no
Your
open.
team
protection
The
is
from
box
the
are being
banning.
taken
rain.
out. Now, if I was Noble Phantasm, I'll just ban out Harith, right? Just ban out Harith. Just blindly ban out
yeah.
Harith. Otherwise, he's just asking for trouble.
But perhaps think about it from their perspective. If they have looked at Big Mistakes Marksman's pool, if they know that he doesn't play Harif, you know, like he's broken. But if you cannot use him for some reason, if this is your first game, second game, third game, they're gonna let it be open. And I kind of agree with that. But we don't know how many games does he have on Harif, so maybe he doesn't feel comfortable picking it. even though it's open. So I wouldn't waste a ban on that.
Diggy is my name.
They've taken out Diggy, so that means they're probably looking to go for something that's a little bit more towards providing the damage.
Yeah, and also,
I mean,
guys, you guys
CC
can
maybe?
Cronus, you can see my stream, right?
Yeah, I can.
Because I'm seeing
don't
Rin. Okay, yeah, perfectly. So I kind of very interesting ban. Diggy, you don't really see it banned in tournament format, but now you know that big mistake. They kind of like to play that Diggy, so that's fine. Just make sure that if you think they have a composition in mind with Diggy, with his Barats, with his Lunos, just ban it out. There's no risk in doing that, and you know that there was always a potential. So kind of like that ban from Noble Phantasm.
Yeah, I mean, I like the ban coming in from Noble Phantasm as well. The Diggy, yeah, it opens up the draft for them a little bit more. So now you have the option of putting this Angela in the mid lane if possible, and yes, you leave the Akai open. Now Akai in the jungle against a Barats, I mean, that's an never-ending debate of which one's better. Is the heavy spin better than Daytona's Welcome? Daytona's Welcome better than heavy spin? It's just an never-ending problem or never-ending argument. But now where's Nathan? He played so well on the clip, right? He went so well on the clip.
He does, yeah, for sure.
They want to give it to him
for sure. The one MVP that we can say just did better than everybody else. He made sure to stay safe and to do a lot of damage as well. So very interesting. This draft from Noble Phantasm. They need to be careful here, Cronus. They need to make sure they have enough damage. There is a Terizla, there is a Barats, there is that's about it. There's a Terizla and a Barats, but you can't handle him with Roger alone. You need to make sure that this mage pick here, it has some kind of damage, which is burst, I'd say.
So they go for a Selena Rome, but they want to be aggressive. So the first game you had Diggy protecting this Clint, and now you have Selena protecting the Clint. So it's
but I think
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
I'd say the Selena is more of a mobility pick. You pick it a little bit for vision. It's a little bit everywhere. I kind of don't like it, just as a hero alone. I don't think it's so useful in this meta, I'm going to be honest. But maybe we're going to see the traps coming into play here, the vision. Maybe that's the plan. Novaria is kind of interesting. I kind of see a reason to pick it, but it's a good pick for sure. There's nothing to criticize with that pick. I think Novaria is okay, it's good. Especially because Vexana, I think the Vexana was going to be the best pick here, but again, it was banned, so just go on to Novaria for sure. Getting into the second game, Cronus, let's get some hype in here.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
if
the way it's going about,
yeah.
the way it's going about, what do you think is the better draft? Come on.
I think I have to say Noble Phantasm. I think the picks, they just have better picks. But again, it's all about the micro. The micro and the macro. It's not so much about the draft now. It looks kind of similar, I'd say.
Yeah, it looks similar, right? It looks similar.
Yeah.
But in the first game as well, we were a little bit on the side of Noble Phantasm for their draft, but look what happened at Big Mistake just turned it around. So now we know Big Mistake. Just want to wait for that Big Mistake.
Oh.
You better charge your
for sure. Yeah, I got to. Very nice. Trying to snipe that blue buff. But the reason I'm also on, when I'm seeing Noble Phantasm, I've seen them play before, Cronus. So I have I've seen them play very good games against good teams. Some teams that are even, undefeated in the tournament. So they have more experience in my eyes. So I'm looking forward to see how is that gonna come into play. Facing Big Mistake here. Now, I just want to take a second. Now we're seeing the Clint. He's alone right now. There's no Selena here, so it's a 1v1. Straightforward.
And the way it's going about Retribution battle, looks like the Akai will win it. Super Sun has been on point with the Retribution so far, but at the moment, it's not even been so close to be a Retribution battle. It just came down to the fact that how is it going about this entire team fights, the waiting, the engage. Look at that. Now they've realized, this Clint has been a problem in the first game. Let's start shutting him down early in the second game and not repeat the mistake that they had. But still, realizing that they're protecting him so well.
Yeah, just gotta make sure. In these tournament games, you gotta make sure that the marksman. The marksman cannot get picked off, no matter which team you are or what you're doing. You gotta give space to your marksman to make sure that he has a real chance to do a difference here. And of course, the rotation here. The Angela is gonna get to level 4, and it seems as if the Novaria too. So this is gonna be a fair chance for the turtle. Both teams have a really good fight here. Oh, the Petrify coming in here. Winter
Yu Zhong, will he get first kill?
He's
Oh
extending
no!
way too much. Oh, the flicker from Lunox to pick up the kill on Yu Zhong. Very interesting. The Yu Zhong committed out of nowhere. Wasn't even forced to do that.
I mean, and now it leaves it open. Right now it leaves the turtle open, but look at that. This abyssal arrow coming in. Will they see it? There it is. The big heavy spin along with the penalty zone. They get the Terizla out. Will he fall down? Yes, he does. They get a kill for another kill. Will he see the retribution? Oh, he just gets it on point. This is the first time I think Super Sun has been to retribution, but there is Daytona's welcome. He eats him up, and like we'll see. Right here. Oh my god, the Yu Zhong just came in and went out straight away.
The Yu Zhong just respawned, Cronus. He just died again, and he wasted Angela ultimate. However, let's focus on the next fight. So it seemed as if big mistake. The Lunox doing very well to pick up the Yu Zhong first kill, and then the Akai was very busy to pick up that Terizla. So
yeah, I mean the way it's been going about this Yu Zhong pick is basically it's a little too premature, and the Black Dragon form has not been on point. Especially the Selena. I think the Selena is starting to pay off with the Abyssal Arrows, just providing so much vision, as well as Abyssal Traps, and giving the CC, just keeping them on guard, like, hey, we don't know where we're going to get CC'd from, and as soon as that CC lands, you see Barrett's trying to go in.
Yeah. But that's the thing with Barrett's. You can always kind of feel safe when checking these bushes. They need like 1 or 2 here. They need 2 or 3 heroes to pick him off, and they won't even do it fast. So you can kind of feel safe with Barrett's to do what he does. Just make sure to be annoying.
Oh,
move around,
Selena.
steal the jungle.
Trying to snipe someone from somewhere, right from a flank. Oh, look at that! Providing the
Very
traps
nice
to get the traps just to get the vision from Selena. The traps are all around the map. Take a look. The gold lane basically has the vision, so the Clint is really safe now.
This is a very interesting game to see. It seems as if the Barretts have a lot more space, making his team feel a lot more comfortable when rotating the river. There's, Big Mistake have a really good hold on this river side. This Clint is not even threatened. He feels completely safe just walking around here. And this Akai, I'm wondering, are they gonna go for this turtle? Are they gonna start moving up now?
Oh, he might get the buff.
Did he leave the buff?
He just left the buff.
Did he leave?
he just left the buff. Oh my god, I don't know what's happening.
His blue buff.
I think Noble Phantasm are like panicking probably.
What did he feel unsure if they were taking turtle or not?
Yeah, but look at that. They're trying to get it. They want to make a retribution battle again. The turtle up at a hatch of HP, but there you go. Heavy spin. Daytona as well. Eats him up. Black Dragon 4, but the retribution once again missing out from both the junglers. Penalty zone coming in. Akai will fall, and we will see Roger get a tower as well. And can we see the big knock-up come in from Winter? He will survive once again. The Black Dragon form again, really underwhelming. Synth that's been so underwhelming, but look at that. Yu Zhong will fall.
Yeah, but a lot of people that are watching this game, they're gonna think, what is this Roger doing? He just left his team. Don't get it confused. The Roger did perfect in this situation. Knowing they're down, just pushing that tower, making sure that he gets as much gold as he can to be a difference maker coming up. That's the best thing he could have done in that situation. And I kind of like this push. However, we cannot get it, confused. Noble Phantasm is no way winning this game at this situation. It seems as if Big Mistake have a really good lead. With the Clint, of course, on top of the farm, like last game. So you want to make sure that you can deal with him later. But that might not be a priority at this point, because now there's no objective. So you just kind of want to farm on your own.
No, look at the zone. This Barrett's giving so much control, like you said, right? The map controls. They gotta respect the frontline presence of this Barrett's once again. Angela might be taken so low. The Order of Chaos just doing so much damage from this Lunox, and just now you can clearly see Big Mistake flickering forward with the quick draw. He gets the kill, but the Petrify coming in.
That's not a worthwhile trade. That's not a worthwhile trade from Clint, even though it looks fancy on the screen. That's not a good trade to trade his Clint that is fed for this Novaria that is 3,000 gold. You're always going to kill him. Don't worry about it. There's no stress to do it right now, though.
Oh, Abyssal Trap, Abyssal Arrow. The way it's been going, I think, yeah, Clint did overextend, but luckily he did not have so much of a bounty on him, right? He didn't have a killing spree,
Yeah.
so it's not that it's super bad, but again, you're missed out on a bit of gold, so you missed out on a chance to get ahead. Now the turtle is up, they're back to dominating again, and big mistake, they
He's
want to give
gonna
a chance.
attempt this
Abyssal
snipe, I think.
Arrow, they get the retribution.
What is happening with Noble Phantasm today? I have seen a lot better games from them. I gotta be honest, Terizla goes
Oh,
in.
Terizla
That's a
with the
very good ultimate.
high heavy
However, the
spin
tower
come out.
is the MVP in that situation.
Super Sun, he will fall. They get the tower. Daytona's welcome. Oh my god, the Angela's hard guard.
He's
Winter
wrong
though.
here, it's true.
He's gonna fall. I don't know what he was doing. He does fall. Again,
that might be a
Abyssal
triple.
Arrow. Will we see him survive?
That
He's
might be
just
a
able to
triple
get
kill.
out
Let me
there.
get my charger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me get my charger. But however, like I gotta say, I wasn't expecting this kind of gameplay from Big Mistake. They're just outdoing Noble Phantasm right now. There's no way else to put it. I gotta be honest. It doesn't look like this is the Noble Phantasm that I saw playing last week.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what. Maybe it's like are they trying to test their draft strategy? Is it not working out, or is Big Mistake just much better in understanding what they have to do?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't wanna make assumptions, speculations. That's when you do some science stuff. We're playing MLBB. I'm just criticizing what I'm seeing. And this is not it right now for Noble Phantasm. However, the game is not over. They can still def. They have that Novaria, very easy to defend with, and that Akai to make space. But yeah, big mistake in the lead right now.
The way
They
they're
haven't
playing,
made too
right?
many big mistakes.
Yeah, the way they're going about, I think they're slowly but surely dominating the map. They're dominating the towers. They're dominating the team fights. Look at the gold lead as well. 6K in gold lead right now. And this Barrett is just going to be invading because he's just so unstoppable. It's basically a super tank right now. And nobody can really melt him down. Once again, the focus should be on the Roger because the Roger's the one who's going to carry the game. But he doesn't have enough gold.
Yeah, for sure. And also this Lunox is quite a problem. The combination between the Lunox and the Barretts catches them, the Lunox does damage, and it's been proven to be a very effective combo coming into the second game. Potentially last game, may I say, if Noble Phantasm doesn't do better, just plain out, if they don't do better, unfortunately this tournament's gonna be over for them in this game. And I don't want to see that, not without going into a third game at least. I know they're a lot better, so
Hey, on the bright side, we always want game number 3, right? Everyone watching always want to have more games so that we can watch the way it's going. We want to see the excitement build up. And again, Selena with the Abyssal Arrow just missing out on her Super Sun.
Don't get me confused. I definitely want a third game always, but I specifically now when I know that Noble Phantasm, they are a lot better than they're playing. But I don't know what's going on today. Maybe their drafting is a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, don't want to speculate. However, let's see. The Lord is coming up now, and they're up around 8K in gold.
Oh, Daytona's welcome. Will we see that big heavy spin? Yes, it does come out to defend, and now they can't use it to defend the Lord. So the Lord is still marching down the top lane. They are pushing the bot lane as well. The super minions are really aggressive, but look at that. They get the Abyssal Arrow. Will they get something else in return? No, they don't. And on the meantime,
Novaria
the Terizla just...
that.
Yeah, they're defending it really well. So Noble Phantasm giving themselves a second chance.
Out of all the situations we could have been in with that Lord, I think this is a very good situation for Noble Phantasm. Giving up the mid turret, sure, but as long as there's no inhibitors, you're kind of fine. As good as you could have been, you're kind of fine in this situation.
Oh, the penalties don't come out. The Terizla going in. Abyssal Arrow connects. Super Sun will fall. And now we want to see more. They get the inhibitor on the top lane. The bot lane is almost done as well. So this is not the best situation. They tried to do a lot more. But I think the Terizla just got the right timing.
Yeah, for sure. And this is, right now, they just need to find a way. Noble Phantasm need to find a way to farm. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to, but they need to just farm. there's no way of fighting right now. Not when you're down 10k in gold. But this is crushing. Big mistake. Just keeping the pressure, not letting up. They're gonna try to get this inhibitor on mid tower though. Very interested to see if they're gonna be able to. There's a new wave here coming. Novaria needs to be influential here. She needs to snipe the minions, and Akai needs to spin.
Yeah, and there it is. A heavy spin coming out that they're going to go in. But Lycan Pounce gets the kill on towards the Barats, and he will fall. The Black Dragon used the zone and disengage, but the Clint is still unstoppable. Black Dragon coming back in once again. No Petrify, but this Clint is the one they want again. The Clint hasn't died. Apart from that big mistake that he made in the mid lane. Apart from that, he has not died. And look at the gold. He's just so unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure. It seems as if at this point, big mistake. It looks like they just need to get this Lord, and maybe they have the base tower, potential to finish. So they don't need to do anything in this situation. They just need to wait for Barats to come back, get the situation, go into position, and get this Lord. Don't fight here. I would say don't force this if you're not feeling confident.
The problem has been this Selena, right? The Selena of the Abyssal Era has been on point. It's been sniping them. They have to stay on guard. Look at that. They don't know where it's coming from. They have to always look at their screens really carefully. Once again, Terizla is zoning them away. Akai has to go in for the Lord. No.
Yeah.
Oh, again,
now
penalty zone, heavy spin. There's the Black Dragon. They just want to disengage. I don't think a big mistake want to go any further because they have the Lord.
There's no reason to. They just need to wait for this Lord. I think this is gonna be, this might be a finish here. With this Lord, at this point, they're up so much in gold, 10k. That might be the end here for Noble Phantasm. I don't want to say it, but it looks not so promising for them in this situation. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, I see someone in the chat asking a question about Selena, but we will get back to that, right? We will get back to that after this game, because this is a little crucial about the game. We have answers about this. Yeah. We put it up on the tier list as well, but we'll explain it once again. But look at this. The Barats just zoning them away, waiting and buying time. The Lord still marching down the top lane. Right now, they're trying to get to the base. Akai doing as much as he can. Daytona's welcome is there on point. He's taking too much turret damage. Super Sun just melted. Look at the damage. Freaking penalty zone coming out from the Terizla. He's doing as much as he can. The Lord is still up.
No way.
Sid, are we going to see an end? The Roger, Lycan Pound zoning them away.
The end
Black
might be here,
Dragon.
though. The end might be here. Look at the base.
He
the
might
base
be going for it.
The end is going to be here. There is no chance of defending that. Wow, that was unfortunately they were down so much in gold, 11k. I'd say there's no way. If they had at least similar-ish gold, that could have been a defend. But wow, what an interesting game. Cannot believe this is a 2-0. I expected more from Noble Phantasm. I've seen them play better. I gotta be honest, I did not expect this. I did not see this coming. Cronus, what happened this second game? How do we find ourselves in this situation?
It's again, right? Noble Phantasm didn't have a bad draft. They had a really decent draft. Yes, I think that we both agreed that this Yuzhong pick is a little too early. And I don't know why they want to go for this Yuzhong so early. They can use the EXP lane later on, but by no means it was a bad pick, right? It's just the execution wasn't the greatest. Yeah. And I think the Selena was just such a problem around the map, providing so much vision.
And that's the thing also. You pick the Selena, it can be a hit or miss. In tournament, it's usually very carefully picked. Because if you do not make sure to really play super well and to put your Selena in good positions, you're going to be a 5v4. So it's a very risky pick. I don't recommend it in tournaments. I got to be honest. There's Ling, there's very fast assassin meta. So you can really get caught off guard. But the Selena played well, absolutely. The game here was very nice from Big Mistake. They showed very good knowledge, picking the Barats with the Lunox. So whatever the Barats chose to catch, the Lunox killed, and I think that was a very good showcase of communication right there. But I gotta say, I'm still stuck on that Noble Phantasm got 2-0 here. I did not believe it. I didn't see it coming. Cronus, this is insane to me.
Hey, surprises, my guys! Surprise! It's a Saturday evening. The sun is still shining here in the UK, at least, and it looks beautiful. There's beautiful weather out there, and big mistake. Move on. Unfortunate for Noble Phantasm.
Does that mean that Noble Phantasm are they out in this tournament? Are they do they have a possibility of getting back into it? Because it seems I know they lost. I know they lost last week. They played, I cannot remember who they played. I think they played a very strong team though. Maybe it was New Realm, or I'm not sure. Sorry guys, I'm not sure, but they played a super strong team last game, and they did they played amazing. I'd say they lost both games, but they played amazing. And now again, it seems as if I'm not sure if they're still in this tournament.
I mean,
But big mistake.
I think they still have one
Yeah.
more game in hand, right? They still have one more game to turn things around. If not for themselves, like if they can win that game, they might have a slight chance. If they can make it a 2-0. So maybe there's still ifs, buts, and maybes. But at the moment, Noble Phantasm lost against Big Mistake. It's just unfortunate that there has to be one team that wins and one team that loses.
Yeah. So that is it for now. We're coming back in 30 minutes, I think, to cast another game.
Yeah, it'll be game number 2.
Right?
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be
for
another
sure.
game in about half an hour.
And I'm just gonna check real quick. I'm just gonna check. It's gonna be. Do we know who we're? I think we're doing. Yeah, we're doing. Stage. Yeah, we're doing method. No, wait. Who are we doing? I'm sorry. I don't want to say the wrong team. Do we know which team it is?
Working is to retire.
Cronus?
Yeah, I just got distracted by Chip speaking. Yeah, so you were saying.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it,
I was saying, who are we casting in
I
30
think
minutes in case?
I think you're casting Beyond Infinity versus Top Esports, and
There it
stage
is.
2 is gonna be Team
Yeah.
Occupy versus Light Cavalry.
There
And then you
go.
have
there.
on Radika Lash's stream, you're gonna have a game of Takeover versus Fake Time.
Yeah. Do we have information about the other teams? Who won? Who lost? I know.
We have
Okay.
Method Black won the game 2-0. Like one game ended in 8 minutes and the other game ended in 9 minutes.
Wow. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Seems like Metal Black back on form after that Takeover loss last week. And what happened? What happened in New Realms game? And Birthright? Do we know?
I think it's game number
Yeah.
3 now.
Is it game number 3?
Yeah.
I gotta go on YouTube. I gotta check. What's his stream?
Yeah. I don't know. You can find it on the general chat.
Oh, I just checked the
It's
general
right
chat.
there. It's right there. Yeah.
Wait, where?
So hockey, how was Method Black versus Thanks Next?
It was pretty quick.
machen die
I
auch noch mal
mean,
einen
Thanks
Screenshot
Next still went for the lane draft that they always want to play with. It's just it didn't work against the side of Method Black. They had the draft. They had Matilda, Hert, and Roger in the same team in first match.
We have a
Got that
Alpha
8-minute
and a
win. Second
Tigreal,
match, they
guys.
had Arlot. They had
Tigreal
such a
weiß es
strong
nicht,
draft,
Bruder.
and
Tigreal
they
versus
ended the next
Nino
match in
and
9 minutes.
Arlot,
It was
I'm not
just
sure, guys.
insane. They playing so aggressive, more in the enemy
Yeah.
jungle than their own.
And I just want to say, guys, if you want to watch
It's a
this
hard
originally,
decision here.
just go on
But let's
YouTube.
see, bro.
It's
Let's see Tigreal's gameplay.
his YouTube is Ruddy Crush TV. I ain't got nothing more to do. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
but-
30
oh,
minutes
that's
until
it.
the next game.
Or TV
Um,
Real.
But for sure, I'll sit in
Let's
here
go,
and watch
guys.
this
Game
watch this
number
match.
We can have like
The
a
game-
watch
but-
party here.
Yeah, for sure. But can we just take a second? How is New Realm into the third game
So,
Um,
Jungs.
against Birthright? I expected them to be the
Wir
clear
haben
favorites
Alpha,
here.
Moskov, Nord,
Hey,
Tigreal,
I'm telling you,
Freddy,
Synth, your
Birthright,
analysis today's not your day. You thought Noble Phantasm make through, they didn't get through, and now Burn New Realm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's go, guys. Game number 3.
Yeah,
Don't
for
forget
sure,
to
I-
like the stream, subscribe the channel.
Also, I love
For the
this guy.
algorithm, guys.
He just
I
seems
hope
as
you guys
super
enjoy
positive.
this
So
insane
I
gameplay.
really like his stream. Oh, that's okay. That's interesting. All right, so
Alpha gegen Alot nicht gut.
Alpha
Bin
Moscow,
gespannt, was
Fredrin,
von denen
Alpha
wir
with
jetzt auspacken.
Fredrin is XP, I guess, against Arlot.
Oh, we have an Alpha Jungle, guys. A Fredrin on XP lane.
I would say this is a pretty tough draft for both teams.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Trade on the mid
but
lane.
again, we gotta say New Realm have more experience. So no matter which draft it is, I think that they're in the clear favor unless they make big mistakes. If they play as they should, as we know we've seen them play, that might be That might be just enough. But however, like I don't know how do we even find ourselves in this position? Does anyone know how New Realm lost and how Birthright took the game?
Hey, regardless, let's just cast the game that Ready Clash is casting.
Fast
So
lane T
we're
here.
casting a casted game. However,
that's
you know, while we're waiting for the next half hour, right? I know we have to
yeah.
keep it a little nice and tight, guys, over here. But at the same time, the
Yeah.
Selena was good. The Selena was good.
You're
But yeah,
joining us. You have, who else? What else is there to do? Wonderful day, Saturday. Let's just enjoy. Have a positive energy right here. Just going into this, it seems as if the Baxia against Alpha is going to be very interesting because I'd say Alpha is honestly on top just because of that true damage. But I'm interested to see how the Odette is going to come into play because I think Odette is a very super underrated hero here. Just in general, very strong and very hard to deal with. The Roger committing. Wow, the Novaria already. I love this guy. Way too offensive, bro. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. I super love this guy. Can I just take a second? He's smoking. He's enjoying himself. He's not worried about one single thing in life. I can tell you.
I mean, he's living life at its fullest right now.
If anybody wants to know how does it feel like just by having no stress in your life, this is how it looks like.
Just chilling.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't be serious now. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Turtle. This Turtle gonna be interesting though, because whoever gets this, obviously they're both in the same lead.
Alpha down.
Yeah. Yeah, the Roger. I'm interested to see about that Roger. That Roger against Moscow is a very big matchup.
That's
It's
a
super big
recall.
matchup. You can't die here as You can't die here as Roger. No way.
Well, he
Not
just
not
died.
1v1.
He just died
Yeah.
here as Roger. Why
Yeah,
do
but
I
that's
feel
the
like
thing.
since today is saying everything oppositely?
It's close.
opposite day.
Yeah. Look at Vansky. Vansky's gonna try. And he
Mansky's
dies.
gonna try what?
He just instantly dies.
Vansky's gonna try what he?
He just dies.
Look at Vansky. Vansky gets Spear of Alpha.
Nah, he
I wonder
cannot
what
die.
Mizu is gonna do here.
He died.
There's no way. They can't give this Moscow kills. What's going on right now?
Oh,
Nothing is hitting from Vansky today. But I think this is a way overextension from Tigreal.
Oi.
Alpha.
Oh,
Good
Moscow
alpha.
saving him.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just super distracted from from everything that is going on right now.
If you're not
I
really
love-
casting this, it's fine.
Yeah. But I love his. Just take a second and take a second and subscribe to this guy, please. I'd like to stream too. He's enjoying himself. I love it.
I wonder if Birthright are gonna win this.
Yeah, this turtle fight is kind of important because if Birthright gets this, they're gonna be way up in gold. They're gonna get the top tower next, and they might look for the mid tower later. The problem that New Realm is facing is that this Moscow is very undisturbed, just farming, and he's won the 1v1 against Roger. So I don't know. It seems as if they need to catch this Moscow now, or he's just gonna keep farming and keep getting fed. So it's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna say Birthright already won this match just because Synth said that New Realm is gonna win.
You're going that route. Okay, I'm saying Birthright is gonna win. No, I'm kidding.
All right,
No, but
guys. So
actually,
I have changed my
felt like-
opinion.
No, but I feel like just from my experience, I think New Realm has a better draft. I honestly think so. I think the Odette is very good. I think Minotaur with Odette is very just very good combination in general. But it seems as if Birthright is playing much better. New Realm is not playing like they used to. They're not playing like themselves. I gotta be honest. Vansky's gonna die here. He is dead. Moskov is very nice snipe.
Yeah. The thing is, even when having the Adet, you must still depend on Vansky to protect you from 3 whole knockups. I mean, you have Tig, you have Alpha, you have Fredrin. Considering that all 3 of them can just dash into the fight and especially disrupt Odette due to their knockups, it's pretty tough. Not
Yeah.
even Purify here can do much because you're only gonna Purify 1 out of 3.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know why they're committing like they are. I haven't seen like them play this at this level because this is a much lower level than I've seen them play before. So maybe there's some kind of miscommunication going on in the team or something going on. But they're playing not good here. But Odette here, very nice ultimate. Is Moskov gonna dive? Yeah, Moskov, of course, have to. Very good situation here. Oh,
Oh
the
my
snipe here from Novaria.
What a snipe.
Novaria is
Novaria.
playing amazing. Oh,
It
look
looks like
at
a counter
Vansky.
engage.
Yeah,
Vansky
It's coming
commits here.
in.
Perfect commit. Yeah, that's a perfect commit. You need to kill. You must kill this Moskov. There's no way he's alive.
Whee!
And that's the
Is he gonna
thing.
get out?
Whenever you're playing teams like New Realm, teams like Takeover, you cannot give them any space. You gotta be super serious about these small details because now they're gonna get turtles, so they might snowball later on.
Yup.
Yeah, Roger getting fed already.
It's a big mistake. But again, Moskov is also on that level in terms of gold, so he's also kind of fed. And I'd honestly take a Moskov in front of a Roger, just because of that damage. Damage is crazy from Moskov.
Yep. I mean, Roger loses, especially for Moskov, because of Moskov
The
can
wind
get
of
way more damage output continuously
yeah,
more
and
than a
also the
Roger
wind
in a
of
fight.
nature. The wind of
Yeah.
nature. The wind of nature fight. Moskov always wins that. Why? Because he does damage much faster than a Roger, obviously. So Roger
Yes.
gotta depend on outplay, which is not. It's not really dependent. If there's a good Moskov, he catches you, you might get stunned for a while, if you're close to a wall or so.
I would just say Roger needs a team to play. He's
Yeah,
not
that
really an
yeah.
independent hero.
That swan song from Odette right there tells me one thing about New Realm. I'm not sure about what happened earlier, but that tells me they're very stressed because that's a very preemptively ultimate coming out there from Odette.
Because Zuya.
Is he
Is
gonna
he gonna
dive?
get out? No.
No.
Because Zuya survived. Mizu does not go for that.
Look
But
at
looks
Moskov.
like they're looking for Alejandro. They're probably. Their focus is Alejandro. They need to take out the Alpha. The Alpha is what's
Yeah.
causing them trouble. He's just been jumping on Vansky, jumping on whoever he sees. Causing trouble overall, to be honest.
No, for sure. The problem is also that for New Realm, they know that the Moskov is always moving at this point with Tigreal. Look at him. He's gonna get this. He might push top tower too. While there's a fight, he might push top tower. I would have pushed top tower here. Because even if there's a Roger, he's not gonna instantly attack you because usually you're ahead or you might camp so he's gonna be very careful when trying to engage you.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably
but I
looking.
don't think you want to risk it when you have Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be
He's
true.
looking to be going
Oh,
for Lord fight.
Moskov.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
Just
an amazing
waiting.
Odette.
Oh!
That's an amazing Odette swan coming out there with the combination of Vansky. This is what I was talking about, guys. You give them one inch, they take it a mile. So
I feel like the Swan Song could have been better if that dash inside the bush could have also gone like a maniac
yeah,
here.
but you also kind of don't want to risk. You gotta think that if you dash into them, sure they can't escape it, but maybe you can't escape it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
I know. But it's just a pretty nice engage overall. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, but just this Lord. Now they're kind of up in gold 200. Look at the gold. Look at the Roger has more gold than Moscow. Very surprising.
Yeah, the Odette gonna snowball for sure. Look, she already has like her green crystal.
Wait, does she have? I didn't see. Does she have glowing?
Gonna have it soon.
Ah,
Yeah, she already 3 items. I mean, building it. Yeah, she got it. Yeah, this is gonna be a really big turnout for New Realm.
Yeah, they're gonna force this. There's no way that Fredrin
Yeah.
alone can defend.
I mean, I think the only strong they had the early game because the alpha really burst out the Minotaur
Yeah,
and they couldn't follow up. But since now they are in mid game, they can do something.
yeah, that's kind of true. But Odette with the Minotaur now, they're kind of activated. They kind of have
Is it
the
Arlot?
builds.
Is it? Yeah, is it Arlot XP? Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arlot is XP, Minotaur is Arrow.
Damn, they have that much knock-up. I think, yeah, they're really focusing on all
Oh,
that damage though.
Alpha might die here. Look at this.
Yeah,
Novaria snipe
yeah, no
again.
worry. Yeah, they can't really do much. Tigro
They
was
pick
not
up the
there.
Alpha though. They need to go back. They need to be happy with that and just go back. Say, okay, we picked them up. We wasted everything. We gotta go back now. But look at Moskov. That's the problem though. Whenever you give Moskov space, he's gonna do so much damage. He's gonna push very fast.
Yeah, they spent all their resources are on Alpha, so they will have a hard time to defend.
Yeah, that's the problem. You heard
mean,
it here
it's
first,
worth
guys. Insane game.
Danny not missing a single snipe right there.
Yeah, he's playing very good. Danny's playing very good. Has only died one time. Does a lot of damage. Didn't miss a snipe. Seems as if he's making all the things he needs to do, and he just missed a snipe.
Nah, stop you. I think they're losing because of you.
Yeah, I'm calling it early, guys. I'm calling it early. Today is not my day. I said Noble Phantasm might take this maybe 2-0. And they lost. And then I said, I forgot what I said, but I said that some here wasn't gonna die. He died. Like everything I say just happens the other way. Fredrin is kind of low, but he's healing though.
Yeah, I think they can win this team fight for New Realm.
The problem
they
is,
can.
yeah, Neuron can definitely win this. This is the thing. Look, they're super experienced in this situation, so they know exactly.
Yeah, this is,
Look at the Odette. The Odette is in the back. The Odette hasn't even
Yeah.
showed herself.
yeah, this is really nice because none of them getting poked. They full HP.
Look at Moscow though.
Oh,
Moscow,
Black's
they're
going on.
gonna commit onto him.
Here we go. Now they got the
Neuron
ward.
is gonna pick this up.